your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Rick Tillery.
I'm Trish Close. Thanks for joining us tonight.
The federal government is moving to seize a former pot farmer in Southern Oregon.
Medical marijuana advocates say they've never seen a case like this in our area. News 10's Caitlin Conrad's in the News Center now with more on tonight's top story at 6. Caitlin?
Rick, Trish, Drug Enforcement Agents first raided High Hopes pot farm in the Applegate back in September. What makes this raid different is that this week the federal government filed papers to seize the land, something advocates say they haven't seen before in our state.
Not in Oregon.
Medical marijuana defenders say this is the first case in our area of the federal government trying to take land after a pot raid.
It is a tactic that they've used in other states.
Attorney Leland Berger helped draft Oregon's medical marijuana law, and he says he isn't happy with the DEA's attitude towards state laws.
Sometimes the federal government engages in smash and grabs, where they come in, they take medicine, and nothing else happens.
Leland says he has seen cases in California where instead of filing charges, the feds decide to take the property. But he says before landowners hand over their parcels, they should know the Fed doesn't have a tight deadline on pressing charges.
If they were going to bring charges, most of the criminal charges have a 5-year statute of limitations.
In this most recent case, the land under fire belongs to a Jean Yager, the marijuana grower James Bowman, who was busted, just a renter. In 2010, Bowman told News 10 he was growing pot strictly for medical patients.
At this issue more from a health perspective, and I think that if we do that, then people, the police, the growers, the patients, we're all reasonable people, and we'll come up with solutions.
Those in the cannabis community say Bowman was growing for more than just his patients. As for Yager, she might be losing her land. Together, the parcels are worth an estimated $1.4 million. Berger says she does have some options.
Claiming that the property is not subject to forfeiture because the use was in compliance with state law and that the federal government's obliged to respect that under the 9th and 10th Amendments to the United States Constitution.
He says Yager could also claim she had no knowledge about pot being grown on her land. Berger says even if Yager claims the innocent owner defense, it's likely she will still have to pay some hefty fines. Covering more news, Caitlin Conrad, News 10.